Joanna, I mean, we've talked about it. We were anticipating it. What happened here? How big of an issue is this going to be for consumers?
Something had to go wrong for the Disney Plus launch. Not everyone in the world could sign up with no problems. But the latest is they're still investigating this. There's really no evidence yet that there's been a huge breach. It seems like, at least from some of the security researchers that have been looking into this, that this is a classic case of password misuse. Again, they're still looking into this, but chances are, or there's a very likely possibility, that people were using the same passwords, the same user accounts on this, or user IDs on this platform that they were using on others. And in the past, those have been breached. And on the dark web, there are lots of places, actually, you don't have to go to the dark web. You can find usernames and passwords. And people were plugging them in. These hackers were plugging them in and getting into accounts.
Porter, we talk so much about content is king, but you still need the technology and the platform to work at the end of the day, right?
No, but this hacking, it was a few thousand against 10 million new subscribers on day one. And basically, it was caused because BAMTech is the streaming service that Disney bought that had never had more than 1 million people on it at one time. So they were overwhelmed, and it was pretty easy to hack. And the hacks mainly happened in the UK and Norway, where Disney had a pre-launch test with no promotion, and the doors were wide open. This happened to everybody who opens up a streaming service when they're not prepared for the flood of subscribers. That
so
Disney
growing
generated.
Pains like we saw Netflix go through years ago.
Absolutely. The biggest issue, though, is not the hacking. It's the password exchanges. Netflix, if you remember a few years ago, came up with significant losses because everybody was trading passwords. The Disney Plus audience is teenagers and preteens, and they're going to be giving it around to their gang right and left, and Disney's going to have to figure out how to slow that down.
One of the things I was thinking about is, so Netflix, Hulu, and Disney Plus, too, they don't offer two-factor authentication, right? Which we all have set up on Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and our emails. You get that second code texted to you. There might be a reason for that, right? They know about this password exchange thing. If you log into my Netflix, then I'm going to get the password. I'm going to have to text you how to get in. I mean, there are ways to ramp up security, is really what I'm saying.
Meantime, Reuters has a piece up that says 1 week in, it's kind of becoming clear that these two can coexist, Netflix and Disney Plus. Do you agree?
Oh, absolutely. They're going to be at least 5 in 2020 with Peacock and all the others that are coming on stream. But they're going to start to bundle as well. And Disney is the market leader in that sense. They've already bundled with ESPN Plus, with Hulu, and with Disney Plus.
Yeah, Joanna, the field's quickly getting crowded, right? I mean, is it going to be the greatest opportunity helping consumers to navigate all of the different possibilities and figure out how to go to one place?
Yeah, I mean, I was here a couple weeks ago, and I was saying that the biggest loser in the streaming wars could be the consumer. And it is on us as consumers to navigate this crazy territory. You just mentioned all of these new services. Again, my number one rule is do not pay if you're not going to watch.
Porter, I want to get your thoughts on the reports that the Justice Department is looking to terminate longstanding legal rules for movie distribution. Do you think we'd be having this conversation that would be happening if it wasn't for streaming?
Well, the movie theater business is collapsing, and it's on life support right now. So the Justice Department was quite right in saying that the circumstances over the last 50 years have certainly changed. But what the bad news is that they're going to make block booking legal now, which means that the major suppliers of films, the 3 or 4 major studios, are going to be able to put blockbusters and their other films in and wipe out art films and niche films and foreign films. And little standalone single theaters, not chains, are going to be the losers. So are the consumers. If you like going to a movie and seeing a different, not a comic book.
No, this is like Scorsese's worst nightmare, right?
You bet. Yeah.
Sorry, how do you get to the movie theater? I have no idea.
Who do you think of the streaming giants would be most likely to want to own physical distribution? A chain, part of a chain. Amazon?
Well, no, Netflix is they want the Oscar qualifications, and to do that, you have to be distributed at least 3 weeks in a movie theater, and the movie theaters are not playing Netflix's game, so they put The Irishman in Belasco Theater on Broadway, and it's a sellout. It's a huge success, so I wouldn't be surprised if Netflix doesn't start buying some movie theaters.
Wow.
I like the Amazon option because that's another place to sell us stuff.
That's right.
But
You're right. You go in.
or maybe Apple just converts all stores to theaters. The geniuses now serve us pop.
Coming back to the passwords and the hacking, the big thing that Disney's got all the content and they couldn't be more sophisticated in their marketing. What they have to understand, though, is that they're in a new game. Direct-to-consumer is not something Disney's ever done. And they're going to have to vastly improve the search options on Disney+.
Yeah.
Netflix has solved all of those consumer management problems. Disney has a long way to go before it's working perfectly.
Yeah.
And they're going to have to solve how much TV my son has been watching.
Oh, my gosh.
So
you and me.
It's
both.
Really... I think it may be on us, but I'm blaming him. He's 2, and I blame him.
It's the best babysitter ever
And I
invented.
blame Bob. I blame Bob Iger.